Hello everyone, welcome back to another movie review on the channel. So yeah, I tried doing a spoiler-free review for Spiral yesterday, my movie vlog, but I probably done a terrible job of that. But yeah, this will be my spoiler review for Spiral from the book. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Spiral from the Book of Saw, which is now playing in theaters. So last year I had saw Jigsaw, which was interesting. I'm not much of a fan of Saw, but I might soon, eventually. I don't know. Just depends once I watch all seven movies of them on HBO Max. I've already saw two. One was Jigsaw last year, and one was the second part was what I just saw yesterday. Spiral from the Book of Saw. Now, so I got a lot of thoughts to talk about. So when I saw the teaser trailer, I mean, I heard that there's apparently like a Saw movie or something. I don't know. I guess I've been living under a rock, but yeah, once they released the trailer for Spiral from the Book of Saw, which was like last year, and this movie was actually supposed to come out May 15th, 2020. So it's been like a year already. But yeah, thanks to Miss Rona, Miss Coronavirus, if you get what I mean, Miss Rona had basically ruined 2020 for all of us. But yeah, once I saw the trailer, I had sort of done a trailer reaction, and that trailer reaction, yeah, it was sideways like a phone and stuff. I mean, I was still new to learning how to use a phone. Actually, that's probably a lie. I definitely knew how to use a phone, sort of. But yeah, I had then a trailer reaction for Spiral, and yeah, I'd say it was interesting. And I don't know when have I had thought of this, but it could have been between 2020 and 2021. And my thought was who could have been the killer, who could have been Jigsaw in the movie, and yeah, I just randomly guessed that it was his character named William. You know, the one that in the trailer says, "Nah, she's cool, man. You don't know my wife." I'm like, I just guessed it would be him randomly. I just guessed him for no reason. I'm just like, hmm, maybe it's him. I don't know. I'm wondering I'm wondering if he's the killer. I mean, I had thought about it. And then I stopped thinking about it. I'm like, eh, I don't know. Who knows? I could be right. I could be wrong. Well, no, I guess I'll never know. Well, guess what? Oh man, if I went back in time and um told if I had a time machine and I go back to when I was thinking that it was him, like when I go back to myself, like go back in time to see myself think who was the killer. Basically, just I don't know how to explain it, but if he were like if I could go back in time and just go to the past and see my old self and tell him. If I were able to do that, I'd tell myself this. Hey, Matthias, so you thought that William was the Jigsaw killer, right? Yeah, why? Also, are you from the future? Yes, I'm from the future, and I can't tell you crap about my habit, but I can tell you one thing. You were right. You're right that William was the Jigsaw killer because I don't know how. I mean, you and I, we're both the same thing. We both randomly guessed that it was William for no reason, just randomly guessed because we both don't know anything about Saw or Jigsaw or anything, just a little bit. But yeah, I can tell you one thing about the future. William was the Jigsaw for Spiral. I'm right. We're both right. Because oh my god. Oh, here's my thoughts on with the killer. So in the movie when he was just being treated like garbage by Chris Rock's character Zeke, which is honestly a cool name. But yeah, once he's just being treated like dirt on the first day, he's. I'm like thinking, yeah, there's no way he's the killer. Like I said, I had kept thinking about it, but then soon just stopped thinking about it. I'm just like, nah, who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? I'll never know. So I had stopped thinking about it, and I mean, I don't know what was I expecting. I guess I was expecting to find out who's the killer, who was the Jigsaw killer. I mean, and yeah, I guess that was the number one thing I was expecting, anticipating to see while watching Saw. Not Saw, Spiral. I mean, so after he was just treated like garbage, I'm like, nah, there's no way it's him. There's no way it's him. That definitely fooled me. Actually, this movie fooled me twice on thinking William would be the killer. One was him being treated like garbage, and the second was when Zeke had opened a box showing a pig mask, not like a pig mask, a pig puppet mask, showing a skin with William's tattoo on it, and I'm just like, oh no, he died! No, I was rooting for this guy. Well, guess what? Once Zeke walks up and sees a guy near a table, and I'm like, I'm like, okay, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it, but once it like, I don't know how to explain it, but once I saw that figurine, I'm like, no freaking way. And then once it showed Zeke's reaction face, the next thing was boom, reveal. And I'm like, oh my god. I have to say, I did not think I'd ever get this right. I'm being honest. I did not think I'd ever get this right. I had randomly guessed it was him for no reason, and then eventually I stopped thinking about it. I'm like, nah. Who knows? Who knows? Sorry. That happened randomly. Still, I'm being honest. I'm being really honest. I did not think I'd get it right. It could have been another character, but nope. It was William. William is the Jigsaw killer. Zeke's partner is the Jigsaw killer, which, oh my god. I'm honestly happy about this. It's just surprising. I immediately start to lose it, but sort of in the theater, but not like out. I just inside. Because of course I could not like yell in the theater or anything. Everyone's trying to watch the movie, but I'm just like losing it on the inside, just losing it. Because oh my god, I could not believe I was right. I mean, with Jigsaw, I was shocked to find out. Actually, I'll save that for a Jigsaw review, but I was surprised. But I was technically right about this, even though I was surprised. I had guessed it, then I got fooled twice watching it, and then boom, I was shocked. But I was still right though, because literally, I had randomly thought it was him for no other reason. I'm just like, probably has a reason for why he's the killer or something. I was technically right about this. I cannot believe I had got this right. I had thought about this a year ago, and look where. Wow. Just, it's just so shocking to me that I had guessed this right. Because I never thought, I did not think I'd ever get this right. Well, I'm definitely going to be trying this again once I see the other 7 Jigsaw movies. And also, if you need, like, to catch up with Spiral, I like and they send, like other people say in the reviews, that you don't have to, like, rewatch all 8 movies. You could probably watch 1 or 2 or something. I don't know. Basically, what I'm trying to say, you don't need to catch up with all 8 movies. Because you could just, that's just what they said. But just still, I cannot believe I was right about this. And now for the traps. Now, sure, the traps are cool and all or something. I guess I don't care about the traps, but dang, these traps. Yeah, I would not want to be in these traps because literally the most horrifying trap, I would go to Angie's, but honestly, I'd go for the first one, like on the first death, around the opening scene with when Zeke's friend gets his tongue ripped out. Dear God. I mean, I had saw that clip at home, and I'm like, ugh. But in the theater, I'm more like, I guess it's different between watching it online and then seeing it in the theater, because good God, I was on the edge of my seat, just being grossed out with some of the deaths and gores and the traps. Jesus. Jigsaw. You psychopath. You're sick. You're sick. You're a sick psychopath. But yeah, I don't. Okay, where do I start? Probably my thoughts on the ending, because I talk a lot. I would talk everything about what happened in the movie, but I right now I gotta make this quick. So yeah, I'm only gonna be talking about 2 things: 1, the killer; 2, the ending. Oh my God. You guys are not ready for that ending. That ending messed me up. And I should have saw this coming, because apparently this ending happens literally in all Jigsaw movies. Apparently the Saw franchise isn't doing so well. Also, I guess I was getting the same vibes from Jigsaw. Probably mostly around the ending. But the ending part. So yeah, like I said, there were two things I liked about this movie. One was Chris Rock, and two was that ending. That ending, boy. I don't know what I liked about that ending. It just leaves in a cliffhanger, but that ending was sick because literally. Okay, so I mean, I saw like a thumbnail on YouTube and it looked like uh Zeke's dad was kind of dead. And I'm like thinking, oh, he does die. But after seeing it, I was like, oh, nothing happened to him. He was just covered in blood, his own blood, because literally he's up hanging like a puppet, and there's things on him that are just draining all of his blood, just in jars. Just that's disgusting. I would not even want to be in there as well, but still. So yeah, Zeke's dad. Okay, so Zeke does shoot the spiral thing and frees his dad, and then once William tries to get away, also, Zeke's dirty partner, who had turned in a dirty cop, I'm just surprised he had killed William's father, because the only reason that William was killing all cops was because Pete, Zeke's partner, Pete had killed William's dad. William's dad said he was going to testify or something, and he was innocent. I honestly didn't know what was going on. And then once he puts on his head, he just shoots him, and then says the hostile tried to shoot me, something like that. I don't know. I forgot what he said, but it was something like that. That was honestly probably the most messed up part about this movie, because he had killed an innocent being. Pete is indeed a dirty cop. Just Jesus Christ, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying to crisscross because I don't want bugs getting on me, but that was probably. I mean, I don't know if I have any negatives, but there's probably a few scenes I didn't like that I was not a fan of or something. But I don't want to talk about the negatives. But this movie was still all right. I still liked it, but dude, Pete's a dirty cop, and I hate to say this, he probably got what he deserved when he was getting glass shot in his back. Also, that was probably on film part. And how the heck can Zeke even walk around, still be alive when he's got glass all over his face? He had to pull glass off his arm. He's got like tiny bits of glass on his face. And I guess it's just painful to me. That's probably one of the negatives I'm just annoyed with. I mean, I didn't like how Zeke was covered. Had glass all over his body. I just didn't like that. It's just I mean, I'm glad Chris Rock's character Zeke had survived, but I was not liking the idea of Zeke getting glass all over his face, and it's just painful because there was no way I could walk. I'd be crying if there were glass all over my body, and Jesus Christ, no. But the ending, I should have saw this coming with that ending, because once Zeke tries to stop William, a bunch of basically SWAT team or something tries to get in, and there's like a chainsaw thing. They open it, and then they cut the string, and Zeke's dad's just hanging up like a puppet, and then some flashbacks going on. You know, making this whole thing make sense. I mean, I was understanding what was happening, why he was doing this, and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I should have saw this coming. I should have never thought, because I'm like, oh, yay, he's going to survive. Yeah, I was wrong about that, because Zeke's dad immediately dies after once. He's like, hunned up, then pulls a gun at them, and like he's like, no, don't shoot, it's not what you think. And then they start firing at them. They start firing at Zeke's dad, and Zeke had to watch the entire thing. He had saw his dad get brutally murdered, killed. He saw his dad killed. That's a way of William saying, consider this even, since I watched my dad die, you watch your dad die, something like that. But jeez, and next scene, once William just like, and then gets away, and Zeke's like, no, boom. And then the song, which I had heard a couple of days ago for the movie, starts playing. And then, oh my God, I immediately am just going crazy. I mean, That's technically similar with Jigsaw ending. I mean, like I said, I was getting some Jigsaw vibes from this. But oh my god, that ending. What a twist ending. What a cliffhanger. I need a freaking sequel because Jesus criminy. That ending. That freaking ending. Oh my god. That's probably one of the best twist cliffhanger endings I had ever seen in my life. Because oh my god. That. I don't know what to say. But yeah, I had a blast watching this. I mean, it's just oh my god, that ending. Like I said, that's one of the things I liked about this movie. The ending. I don't know why, but it's just the reason why I liked about this movie was the ending. But yeah, let's get down to business now. I would have brought my review book, but I had left it at home because I thought it was too heavy for my suitcase. So yeah, sadly I can't glue this to my notebook and all. But yeah, let's get down to business. So yeah, for action, I'm gonna give 2.5 stars. 30%. Now, there's not really that much action, just gunshots, not too much cars chase or anything. But for comedy, I'm going to give 3.5 stars, 50%, because Chris Rock is sort of a comedian, and I like how he took the role seriously for this movie. I'm honestly glad Chris Rock had came up with this idea because I really loved this movie. But yeah, so yeah, there was but yeah, for 3 stars, there's a few funny stuff in here, a few funny moments in the movie, and for drama, I'm gonna give 4.5 stars with Zeke's story on how he's becoming a cop and how the other cops were kind of being a jerk to him and other stuff, and William losing his dad to a dirty cop. I guess it was all right. I guess the drama was all right. I don't usually care much about the drama in these movies, in all movies, I mean, but the drama was all right. It was all right. Well, for her, 5.5 stars. That those gore, that Jesus criminy. I could not handle that. I'm just getting grossed out. So yeah, I'm giving the gore for horror, I'm giving horror 5.5 stars, 90%. And shut up notification. Shut up, shut up, shut up. And suspense, 5 stars, 100%. I was on the edge of my seat, rooting for some of these characters, along with Angie and the other guy, which I'm like, that's Scrim. He deserved to die, I guess. And then I just, like I said, I was rooting for some of these characters to survive, mostly Angie, I guess. And oh man, I was on the edge of my seat. I was on the edge of my seat. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just on the edge of my seat. But yeah, for the movie, I'm giving it 4 stars, 80%. And for casual fans, yeah, sure. Like I said, some people will like this. Most. I cannot talk correctly. Some people will like this. Some people won't. And I mean, it's everyone's opinion. But yeah, casual fans, A plus, cinephiles, B minus, and critically, B. 8.5 out of 10. And I thought I was going to see this in theaters, but with that ending, screw it. This is getting the movie reward. And for the Moist Mirror, I'm giving it 82%. But yeah, I will be posting this on my community page if I can, but hang on. Secretly. So yeah, this is my review scale on Spiral from the Book of Saw. Anyway, so yeah, that's all I have to talk about for Spiral from the Book of Saw. You let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And yeah, do stay tuned for my 8 movie reviews of all the Saw movies. Not like tomorrow or anything. I'm gonna be doing them in the near future this year because I'm planning to watch all 7 Saw movies between September and October. But yeah, do stay tuned for my reviews on all 8 Saw movies because I'm gonna be doing a ranking, and I already know Spiral is gonna be my number 1 on the ranking, but it could possibly change. Depends on how good the other 7 movies are. But yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Do leave a like on the video, and again, comment below your thoughts and review of the movie in the comments down below. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell for more videos like these. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.